Hey guys, welcome back to Noah's Gaming, and today we will be going over the top 10 tips to help you get better at Fortnite. If you like the video, please leave a like and consider subscribing. Anyways, back to the video. At number 1 we have Join the Party Fashionably Late. In a game of Fortnite's Battle Royale, all 100 players jump out of a bus suspended over the map where the battle will commence. Typically people dive right in due to their thirst for first blood. However, pausing at this early stage gives you a better chance of winning the war and not just the battle. Being patient and waiting until the last moments to jump means you'll likely land somewhere where there's not a lot of players. Landing with fewer enemies in your location gives you an opportunity to weapon up and practice everything from shooting to changing your weapons or building your first fortress. Isolation can be your best friend if you're going to make it to the later stages of the game. At number 2 we have to glide into land. If you're a beginner, it is a good idea to stay out of the built up areas when you jump out of the bus. Using your glider will allow you to reach pretty much anywhere on the map and take you away from the hotspots other people are landing in. This option does mean you might miss out on some of the best loot. However, by avoiding the early busy zones, you can last longer, giving you room to improve as a beginner. You'll still be able to find plenty of loot, even if you don't go for the major hotspots. Thanks to the most recent update, there are now more areas where you can find loot on the map. It can be frustrating as newcomers when you get knocked out in an instant every game. Using your glider is a great way to give you time to practice and start moving up in the finishing positions. At number 3 we have Gear Up Quickly. Whenever and wherever you land, it is vital to loot hard, loot fast, and gear up quickly. With 100 players on a relatively tiny map, survival is the name of the game early on. Head for a weapon first, and you might get a few kills under your belt as you make your way to find something to use as a shield. Never skip past a weapon, even if you don't have one, as this is a surefire way to an early bloodbath at your own expense. If you are well practiced in the game, jumping out of the battle bus straight away at maximum speed will give you access to the best loot, although it can be a risky strategy as you'll be landing in a hotspot. Taking this option requires you to move fast to the better and rarer weapons. At number 4 we have Aim to Land near the best weapons. Even though you shouldn't ever walk past a weapon for a better one, it doesn't hurt to aim to land in an area that you can tell is home to the game's finest loot. Fortunately, there is a color coding system to help. Legendary weapons shimmer with gold and are the best and most unique tier of weapons. Below this sits epic purple, and then rare blue, followed by the uncommon green, and finally the common white shimmer. The closer you can land to the best and rarest loot, the quicker you can seek out a decent spot to hide. At number 5 we have Land on a Higher Ground. In battle, landing on the higher ground ensures you will have an aerial advantage over any attacker. You can also find the best loot on the roof or in the attics of buildings, and find it easier to loot an entire building by working your way down from the roof. You can build ramps to get to the roof once you've landed and use a pickaxe to break through each level of a house. At number 6 we have Keep Moving. Standing still is a recipe for disaster in Fortnite. Whether you're healing your character, reloading your weapon, or on the attack, it is vital to keep moving to stay in the best chance of survival. Snipers will find it much harder to hit a moving target, and bullets more likely to fly on past you if you're always focused on moving on the spot or jumping around. Watch out for attacks from above too though, as Xbox players like to build above players for surprise attacks. At number 7 we have Learn How to Build. Building takes some getting used to in Fortnite, but is a vital skill to win. First, you will need to harvest some wood, stone, or metal using a pickaxe on trees, buildings, or vehicles. As the game gets near its end, more and more players start building structures to gain an aerial advantage over competitors. Only scaling new heights and learning to build will be you're able to make the last one standing in Fortnite. At number 8 we have Keep a Balanced Inventory. With just 5 slots in your inventory, it's vital to plan what you keep carefully. You can consume the first couple of shield potions you come across straight away, but it's a good idea to have at least one in your inventory. Medkits offer more than bandages when it comes to health. Weapons-wise, it is a good to have a mix of weapons in your inventory for short and long-range combat. At number 9, we have Beware of the Storm. As the game goes on, the safe zone on the map will shrink, and more of the island becomes covered in storm. When you're in the storm, your health will start to deplete, and shields offer no protection. If you're staying on the outer reaches of the map, make sure you have a good idea of how long it will take you to reach the new safe zone once the next storm hits. The countdown timer will also give you ample warning to avoid any unwanted damage. At number 10, we have Listen Carefully. Fortnite's audio is incredible. This means you can hear people moving when they are near to you if you listen carefully. However, be reminded that they can also be anywhere, so look up and down as well as left and right if you hear someone approaching. You can use sounds to spring an attack or an unsuspecting looter of a house you're hiding in, or to find a player focused on their inventory after a kill. And don't forget to check out the channel. Thanks for watching and have a lovely day. Bye!